Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Texas Rangers franchise here on the MSM Sports Network and MLB The Show 21. Well, we concluded last episode by showing you the pitching lock on Hank Lyons, and I want to continue to give you guys an idea of just exactly who is in our organization and which direction I think this team is ultimately going. In today's episode, we're going to be playing the Brock Burke versus Morris Cash game between Round Rock and Albuquerque. Morris Cash was, of course, one of the top-rated starting pitchers coming out of Louisville in last season's draft, and he was one of the guys that we passed on in favor of Hank Lyons, and as a result, Cash ended up with the Colorado Rockies organization. Now, he's not having a tremendous season, but the Express are, and here's a look at some of their statistics and key contributors. You see Anderson Tejada's still down here. He's been a gigantic disappointment this season. Really was hoping that he would be a big league contributor, and instead he has been anything but successful at the plate. Dan Porton has been off to a slow start at his AAA career. We did call him up. He was at AA with the Giants organization, but I gave him a chance to be the backup at the AAA level, and I may be regretting that just a little bit. We may be getting ready to send him down, depending on what happens over the next week or so. The pitching rotation for the Express is also doing quite well, and Brock Burke is statistically the best out of the five. He started the AAA All-Star game and got the win in that ball game as well. So you get a look at some of the bullpen pieces, and really, I'm very, very pleased with the guys that we have down at this level. I think that there are some really, really good arms coming up in the farm system. Hans Kraus obviously has major league experience, and I think guys like Tyler Phillips and Brock Burke and even Yuri Rodriguez are going to get chances to start one day at the big league level. Here's a look at some of the statistics from the Round Rock Express and Albuquerque Isotopes, and you see the Express leading all of AAA in ERA with a team total of 3.05. But Round Rock is in a tough stretch right now. They've lost their last 4 games to the Isotopes and now sit 1 game back of the El Paso Chihuahuas for the lead in the division. The Albuquerque Isotopes just a couple of games behind them, and so it's all to play for as both teams head down the stretch. And of course, Morris Cash towing the rubber for the Isotopes. Just a 4.9 season for Cash, a 4.34 ERA. Cash had the second highest potential in the entire draft a season ago, but fell to pick 13, where Colorado got him. He pitches exclusively out of the stretch, and the very first pitch of the game from Albuquerque, New Mexico is slapped into left field as Jason Martin is on board. He's had a tremendous season since coming back from a leg injury. And the very next pitch, Jonathan Guzman's going to square. This one just stays fair inside the line as Michael Toglia decides to field it. And they'll get the out, but it is a sacrifice for Guzman, and that would bring Ben Espinoza to the plate. Called up to AAA just a couple of weeks ago, batting .250 for the Express. And the first pitch from Cash, a fastball driven to right center field. That will split the gap and go to the wall. And just 3 pitches into the ballgame, Round Rock takes a 1-0 lead. Even though Ben is just a youngster, I'm really hoping that he can develop at this AAA level, and you never know when he might get his call-up to the big leagues. As Randy Florentino digs in, quickly down in the count 0-2 as Morris Cash desperately in search of a second out. 6th pitch of the ballgame on the way, and it's a fastball at the top of the zone. Florentino thought that might miss the inside corner. Instead, he's down looking, and it's up to Dan Porton, batting just .133 since his promotion to AAA. He stings this one hard towards left field, but it's caught in a millisecond, and the inning ends. But the Round Rock Express do get 1 run on the board, and they send Brock Burke to the hill with a lead. Burke 9-2 with a sub-3 ERA, and he got off to a quick start, getting Jonathan Daza to ground out here to second base. Chris Owings, the veteran at the AAA level, swings and misses here for out number 2 as Owings trying to revitalize his career in the Rockies organization. Christian Arroyo, the final chance here in the inning, and he'll softly bounce this one down to first base. An uneventful bottom of the first for Brock Burke as he easily handles the Isotopes. Take you to the top of the second now, and it's Anderson Tejada, just 224 here at AAA. He's trying to get his bat going, and this will help. A lacy line drive down the left field line. That will go all the way into the corner. Deep corners here at the ballpark, at Red Rock Ballpark, and Tejada cruises into second. So the Express looking to get their second run across the board, and Christian Seiss will move Tejada to third base here as he flies this one into the right center field gap. It's a close play over at third as far as timing goes, but the throw up the left field line. So 2 outs and a runner just 90 feet away, and Ronald Guzman taps out to the third baseman, just a hair behind a hanging curveball to end the inning. Bottom of the second now, and it's Edwin Encarnacion, who signed a minor league deal with the Rockies this past offseason. He's going to fly this one out towards right field, and Tejada at the last second had to turn around and go back to catch that as he lost it in the lights momentarily. January strikes out here, and after a scary first out, a very bland vanilla strikeout there, Michael Toglia, former first-round pick, well, he's just window shopping as he strikes out to end this frame as well. And Brock Burke has gone 3 up, 3 down in each of the first 2 frames. Ben Espinosa to the plate here in the top of the third, and he'll foul this one off. That was the 8th pitch of the at-bat as Cash and Espinosa battled here. Payoff pitch on the way, and Cash wins this time. Espinosa got him in the first. Morris pays him back with the strikeout there to end the third. We go to the bottom half of the inning, and it's Phillip Ervin. He'll break the 6 up, 6 down streak as he dunks this one into shallow right field. Tejada over to field it, and Irving with a dinky little single there. Ryan Vlade comes up next, and it's a wild pitch. Irvin will advance to second, and there's nobody out in the inning, and the Isotopes have the tying run in scoring position. Next pitch, this will be a ground ball to second base as Espinosa handles that easily. Next batter, Carlos Herrera, the 9-hole hitter, trying to get the tying run in from just 90 feet away, but he strikes out. Completely fooled by Brock Burke, and that's the 4th K already, and it brings up Jonathan Daza. 0-1 pitch, soft ground ball out to shortstop, and an easy play for Chris Seiss. Brock Burke dances out of trouble and takes a 1-0 lead to the 4th inning. Randy Florentino would come to bat, and he laced this one into left field. Florentino is a guy that we almost considered calling up to the big league level at the end of July, but Sam Huff got hot at the right time, and so Randy stuck in AAA for the moment, but I have no doubt that he's part of the big league future. As another catcher, Dan Porton, singles into right field. First and second, nobody out, and this one blasted deep to right field. It's going to stay in the ballpark as Miguel Aparicio flies this one deep to the track, but the Express had runners on first and third with just 1 out. Anderson Tejada the batter now. He's 1 for 1. The pitch from Cash, runner goes, and it's flied out to center field. This will be caught, but it will be good enough to get the job done as the runner will score from third base. Florentino becomes the second Express member to cross home plate, and Round Rock takes a 2-0 lead over Morris Cash and the Isotopes. Bottom of the 4th, though, and Albuquerque trying to threaten right back. Again, they're going to have runners in scoring position with nobody out. This time, it's men on the corners for Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch in there for strike 1. The second one, cutter at the bottom of the zone, and Burke battling back. 0-2 pitch now to the big league slugger, and he swings and misses. A 3-pitch strikeout of Edwin Encarnacion, and now it's Ryan January. He'll swing and miss, and just like that, Brock Burke has 2 Ks on back-to-back batters. Michael Toglia now up to him, and a weak ground ball to third base. Easy play for the Express, and for the second consecutive inning, Brock Burke dances out of trouble. To the bottom of the 5th we go. Burke still working on a quality outing, and Anderson Tejada will play this one conservatively as he lets that one fall in front. A 1-out base runner. Carlos Herrera up. He struck out last time. Runner on the move this time, though. And even though the pitch was a ball, a laser beam from Dan Porton. A late break as well from Vlade. And it was an easy job there for the strong-armed Dan Porton. That is definitely his best characteristic. And believe it or not, they tried it again on him in the 6th. 2 for 2 gunning down base runners is Chris Owings this time the victim. It's an easy throw and catch between Porton and Ben Espinoza, and you see Porton happy with his efforts there. We head to the bottom of the 6th now with 2 outs. It's Christian Arroyo to the plate, and again a slow tapper down to third. 6 scoreless innings for Brock Burke as he's been phenomenal tonight. Miguel Aparicio right back up to the plate here in the top of the 7th, and he gave this one a drive. Nothing to show for Aparicio's at-bats tonight, but he hit the ball hard on several occasions. He's a guy that I don't know if he's going to make it to the big leagues anytime soon, but I certainly think that he's got the tools to maybe be a guy that gets called up either in September or in case of injury. To the bottom of the 7th we go. It's Edwin Encarnacion right back to the plate, and the umpire didn't help us out here as Brock Burke finds his own, but it's called a ball anyway. Ryan January then stings a ball into center field, and once again, runners in scoring position, this one in second with nobody out as Michael Toglia came to the plate. Full count offering, and the umpire gives us a makeup call. Changeup on the outside corner. Brock Burke gets his 7th K of the night. It would bring up Phillip Ervin, the very next batter. He swings and misses. Make it 8 for the Round Rock lefty. Brock Burke dialed in and trying to escape trouble, and this one lined down to first. Played on a hop by Ronald Guzman. He gets up and makes a nice play. PFP pays off, and it was 7 scoreless innings for Brock Burke. In the 8th, he would give off to another AAA All-Star in Jimmy Rodriguez. 1-2 pitch here, and Rodriguez continues to strike out hitters in this 2022 season as you get a final look at the line from Brock Burke. 8 Ks, just 1 walk over 7 scoreless. Well, 2 outs here and a diving play made at second base. Espinoza trying to complete the highlight reel play, but he's not able to get it in time, and Owings on first base. Tying run at the plate, and again Owings takes off. The Isotopes just refuse to learn their lesson as Dan Porton goes 3 for 3, throwing out would-be base stealers tonight. Yency Almonte would come on in relief, top of the 9th inning here, as the Express just looking for another insurance run. They've already got a 2-0 lead. Ben Espinoza has one of the RBIs tonight, and he takes the first 2 pitches off the plate outside for a ball as Almonte delivers, and this one's scalded. Deep to left field, this is a no-doubter. Ben Espinoza clobbers a ball out of the ballpark, his 2nd AAA home run in as many weeks, and Round Rock has a 3-0 lead that they'll hand off to the bullpen in the bottom of the 9th as you get a look at Espinoza. Such a compact swing, and he knew it immediately. The bat flip and everything, and Round Rock just 3 outs away from ending this 4-game losing skid as that one goes 407 feet. A laser shot over the wall, and it would clear the path for Sam Gaviglio to come on. Closer's been tremendously successful this year for Round Rock, trying to eventually make it with the big league staff. And he gets the first out easily here. It would bring up Edwin Encarnacion, who rips this ball down the line into the Isotope bullpen. 0-2 count now. Sam out of the wind, fires, struck him out swinging. Good slider breaking off the plate, and a big-time power bet has been held hitless all night. The last hitter, Ryan January, down in the count 1-2. Gaviglio just a pitch away. He winds, fires, and delivers, and it's swung on and missed. Round Rock wins the ball game, and Gaviglio's ready to go home. Round Rock takes this one over the Isotopes 3-0. They end the 4-game losing skid, and Brock Burke picks up his 10th win of the season. Again, he is the 5th starter in this rotation, and he has started the AAA All-Star game. He continues to pitch at just an incredible level. He picks up his 10th win, Morris Cash picks up his 10th loss, and Gaviglio his 32nd save on the season. Well, we will go back to the major leagues in the next episode, and we'll look to get through the month of August, as we'll probably simulate up into this Houston Astros series. I'd like to play against the Astros and the Tigers in this month before turning it over to the month of September. This calendar does go a little bit into October, so it's not the final month of baseball in the regular season, but close enough Texas definitely right in the thick of the playoff hunt, and we've got a tough end to our schedule. The Angels, Yankees, and then hosting Anaheim once again. Those are not easy ball games to have as we come down the stretch with a playoff berth on the line. Until next time, so long, everyone.